카서데 즉 헛카리아 수마데시시 야 규외규 셰셰 셰더 티브슈시 파르티샤 티브제디샤 다 미장 상월로미 탐지다 대배 나페지 슈긴된데 열이 그냥 가서 치료도 하네 배 자샤 죄송 아야 다 들을 때 안다 잔쇼고다 데들이 대서 쳐가고 데데 엔 템리시제 들대 샤셔이 죄송 엔 투사 야데 초티 된샤나 죄송 신도신다 전체 주셔야 돼. 비시다. 쓰자. 네.
So for the first part of salutation and going for refuge and generation of the mind has been already completed. So the master is transformed in the form of white heruga, which is white in color with one face and two hands, holding a red vase which is filled with nectar, and on its lap there is a Vajrayogini. So tea already served. This is the tea offering. So the red color Vajrayogini sits on the lap of the white heruga. Vajrayogini with one face and two hands, holding the skull which is filled with nectar and embracing the male consort. And the male consort sits in the Vajra posture with crossed legs, and the female consort in the Padma posture, and both are ordained. Both are ornamented with skulls and skeletons. So this is the preparation ritual.
嗡是好，嗡是好，嗡是好，说说说，嗡是好，说说说，嗡是好，说说说，嗡是好。嗡是好，嗡是说说说，嗡是好，嗡是说说说，嗡是好，嗡是好，这个松是少哈。如是观说，观说，观说。红白。这是这种的，这种是两级就给过，之前前边，
There's one verse here.
这都看，我这样的特别熟到多。
This verse actually comes right after the place where we have to do the recitation of the mantra. This verse is actually a salutation verse to the white Heruga. The first verse actually speaks about the three qualities and the three magnificent qualities pertaining to the body, speech and mind of the Heruga. And the second verse actually pays salutation to the Heruga, which is the supreme of all the deities, bestowing the longevity. And the third verse presents about the postures and the gestures of the Heruga, which is holding a skull which is filled with the nectar. And I pay salute to this Heruga. So this is the third verse of salutation.
두지 강화를 짐바 대방나 유 도진내조 마마모 셰지 차니 토바다 두지 강화 야블라키가 야도지 기중도 유베메 기중 니가 루바다 루체 경기 gem바 디니기 자와 옴 좀바 토가호 토가호를 세트 20바 젠다 자고 바마호 담지바다 니수네버 아야 토가호를 세트 야와를 막 거제 젠 벤자굴라 사파레와 아라가 반데 뷰베 뷰 알로게 게인데 니는데 셔다바드서에서 이시바 링아 포단 제베 응원바 왕고도 소시 소와도 이게 비대주 주 왕고 추진이 제일 유진제 도마동제다 추열 하나 야르바 오바미 기무 제제 왕고 하나 디니라 이말을 주 공부도 들어봤어 동 텐더로 요호혼데 오마서 바와시도 소와도 오마니 두기로 동방안에 공부디니 치 공부라 마샤야가 생이 던제 용수 조배는 베니는 공부 까볼 세트 드니체 두 용수 조발 폴로 된적 까볼 세지 차니 공부마고 두지 강화를 좀 루바다 루체게 도지기 중에 쇼바 오마 캔더로 요호혼데 오마서 바와시도 소와도 소와 동반이 두기로 동방안에 터바대한 치 터대 넘발라 샤에 칸 신이 통제단 된다 남도 빙이 된라 피 마볼로 세트 드니체 두 용수 조발 도진내조 마마모 시지 차 두지 강에 터바를 좀 루바다 중고체 gembe 빼매 기중기 쇼바 대니기 짜와 오면 좀바 도가홍이 정말 그 도가홍을 세트 구바담 20바 젠장 자고 바모 당주보다 니수 내버리고 올라야 도개고를 어리나 코제 젠장 온 벤자고라 사바르 아라간 반데 비베드 겐데 뉴데 셔다바디사이소 디지시바리 마코다 제베 원바와 부드소 셰소다 리메 펌베추 지원의 왕부 추기티 루탐제가 주마탐제 주엘라마야 르발레 와메기 우기제 왕들람 디니라 템바 오므시르 자자 삼바라 사와보다 부드사도 아라간 반데 비베드 알로기 겐데 눈 샤다바디자이 소와 오므시르 자자 삼바라 사와보다 부드사 오마아고 랑든 주변이 유진 현존 주변에 또저가 추궁하는 신라 홀로던 바이용나
님이 현존 배들자기 등 부부준대 의지 가진라 송도 제샤 오야 옹시하 그 누기다 뭐 부부도 그래 부부도 쳐봤다고 그래 누기 저서 옹시하 옹시하 야.
야채원이 오마고 수월 시기 두지게 오마오마오마오마오마 인기기 자오 시기 보고 좀 주담제 단 소월 좀 시기 자자 삼발 사와보다 보드서 이다 버린다 가가 카이 오 시기 자자 삼발 사와보다 보드서 이다 버린다 가가 카이 오 시기 자자 삼발 사와보다 보드서 이다 버린다 가가 카이 오 시기 자자 삼발 사와보다 보드서 아르간 반데 비베 비베 알로디 겐데 샤다바디 자이 소 오 시기 자자 삼발 사와보다 오마아고 란데 디바니 디이브시 셴든 디근께베 또저바 추궁하는 신라 주베수 콜로도바 여용라자 대동성주 윤진저디 구 지된 캠베 콜로 주르 제외 투지 tunji tenye dana yome shu 콜로 tu는 포함하던 바도 도와고 현재 대화 초도 동제 찬이 분바 선보 레데네 체메 체용도 따라 란다님의 니스마와 이 미친 자리 개용년조 찬이 도와고 대대마 거다 두지 담았으나 두지 전라 두지 내려서 차로 선호소 그 개를 더 많이 때 사게 단대처 용주쇼
So we're still in the preparation ritual, and this is a section of offering salutation or praise to the hero of the deity. Next is offering the internal offerings and the ritual cakes. Now having completed the self-generation here, So next is the offering of the mandala by the disciple. And here we're going to do the white Heruka initiation for the long life. I have taken the initiation long before. And for a long time I've been doing the practice and doing the recitation of the text for every morning. And also I do a bit of the breath meditation. Wind, focus on the wind flow of energy and so on. This deity, the white Heruka deity, is actually especially beneficial for this degenerated time. And it is said that if we practice and take the initiation and follow it, we will get a lot of fruits. Generally, the location is described in pertaining to the idea of the existence of Mount Heru. But since we do not believe in the existence of Mount Heru, so it is difficult to identify. But these concepts are actually taught at a certain time where the students and the people at that time need such kind of concept. So generally the three deities of the Samaja, Vajrabhairava and so on are really uncommon practice. And for the Guhya Samaja, of course, the lineage comes from the Nagarjuna himself, and he has himself composed many texts pertaining to the Guhya Samaja traditions. And so this actually proves us about the origin of this text, the authenticity of these initiations, and also which is again backed by the valid reasons. When it comes to the Vajrabhairava and the Yamantaka initiations, I don't know about in India at that time, but in Tibet this has become very popular. So today we are going to do the white Heruka initiation, and as we have did the front generation of the white Heruka in the front of us, and also the white Heruka in the vase, and also in the skull cup. In the skull cup we generate the Vajra Yogini, which is red in color. So this is the concluding auspicious prayers for the teaching of the Bodh Gaya here, teachings at the Bodh Gaya here, and so we will do the long life empowerment through this deity, and we will conclude the DCS teaching here. So in order to receive the blessing of the long life empowerment, most importantly, as it is evident, present in the prayer verses for going for refuge, say I go to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha and so on. So through these verses, as it says that to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha I go for refuge by giving and so forth. So in this way go for refuge to the triple gems, and also generated the mind for enlightenment in Bodh Gaya, which is the land of enlightenment of the Buddha, and we are all assembled here for a time and receiving the teachings together. And today here we are receiving the Heruka initiation all together, but due to how you shape your motivation, so some students or some disciples may receive the initiations as per it is present in the text. But some disciples may receive or may take the initiation only for the purpose of this life, such as having a long life and a healthy life and so on. But actual motivation has been, as we discussed before, that as long as the space remains and as long as the sentient beings remains, so based on such altruistic intention of bodhicitta, So we have to take this initiation. And your motivation has to be such that from now on until the space remains, until all the sentient beings become enlightened, may I be able to be of benefit to the other sentient beings. And one of the main reasons is that we have taken the human rebirth, which is blessed with all advantages and leisures, and also we have received the Buddha's teaching. So therefore, we have to work as possible and make effort to be of benefit to other people. So in order to benefit other people, to be a maximum benefit to other people, so if we are able to live long, to have a long life, then it will be benefit for other peoples. So that is the main purpose. So in order to achieve that supreme purpose, so we are receiving this long life initiation. And the lineage comes from Lama Omabas, Master Tsongkhapa's master. And please repeat after me this verse. So this mandala offering. So having offered the mandala, and next is the supplication to the Guru. Please repeat after me. Kunji Ishi Pumboche, Sepi Kolonamjong, please pass on upon me this initiation from you, Vajra Master. So supplication is completed here, to actually requesting the the master to bestow upon us the initiation. Next is taking the bodhicitta vows and tantra vows. When it comes to the blessings, so I think bodhicitta vows are of course relevant, but generally we do not need to take the tantra vows. But of course it may be helpful to restore our vows that we have taken before. So as far as the bodhicitta vow is concerned, we have taken it on numerous occasions. So bodhicitta, the altruistic mind intended for enlightenment, which is aiming for the benefit of all the other sentient beings. So this is the supreme medicine to eliminate all the illness and the sufferings, and also to accomplish all the purposes and so on. As Shantideva has stated in the first chapter of the Bodhisattva Charya, that all the Buddhas in the past have contemplated and found that this is the ultimate source and the way to become enlightened. And the competitiveness mind, and also anger and hatred, and these are all the delusions that makes one unhappy. But once we practice the great compassion and bodhicitta, of course it is focusing on the purpose of the other people, but at the same time this reduces the rising of the angers and other delusions within us. So therefore it is stated that bodhicitta is the one medicine which, once taken, will be able to fulfill both the purposes of the self and the other. And the same case is coming from the Nagarjuna's text, and also we have to read Shantideva's Bodhisattva Charya as much as possible, and also the mind within us, which is actually very stiff at the moment, which is similar to the diamonds. We have to train the mind and make it soften it, and practice the bodhicitta. And as we say that the wisdom focuses on the enlightenment, and the compassion focuses on the sentient being. So this is really wonderful. And it is important that we should achieve an understanding that there is a certain thing called liberation, which is the free of all the defilements and the sufferings. And all the defilements, especially the obscuration to omniscient mind and its latencies and imprints. So these are all arises or came through the self-graspings, the grasping of true existence and so on. But this mind, the true graspings and these defilements are actually wrong perceptions. They do not have any foundations of the ground. But on the other hand, the virtuous mind, such as the compassions and other things, so they are positives and they have base. And they are backed with the valid cognitions. And once we practice and train further, then we can achieve the ultimate form of these minds.
그 딱 보면은 대리야 녀부게 매버지를 손으로 뒤에 말이 서든지 인류 뭐냐 전에
So these qualities are actually reside on the very consciousness nature of our mind. So therefore, they may not be permanent and so on, but sometimes in the text they are referred to as permanent, because as long as our mental consciousness itself remains, these qualities, which are actually the very nature of the mind, will also continue to remain. So in this way, if you think about the beneficial qualities of all these compassion and other qualities, then we will able to generate rejoice and appreciation to these qualities. So once we are able to develop appreciation and rejoice in our own works, then we will generally gain a kind of interest to engage in these activities, which will ultimately lead to the fulfillment of our ultimate benefits, which is the liberation. And at this time, of course, for the internal ornament, we have received, we are bestowed with the human rebirth, and for the outer facilities, of course, we have received many initiations and teachings from the great masters. So we are blessed with both the facilities. And for when it comes to receive initiations and the teachings from the master, as we discussed before, we have to receive it from a master which possesses 10 qualities, as the qualities are mentioned from the different texts. And at this moment, we have also seen the master. We met our master. So the only thing left is to make effort from one side. So if we are able to make effort, then we are assembled with all the necessities in order to practice. So most important, at this moment, in front of us, visualize the manifestation of the Heruka in front of you, and the master who is also in the form of the white Heruka with consort, and on the space visualize the presence of all the lineage masters. And with these deities, also visualize the presence of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in front of you. And the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are similar to a mother which really loves her only child. But since the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas may have the hook to take us, to liberate us from the samsara, but we do need from our side an aspiration and a wish for enlightenment. And these are the qualities. So if we have these qualities within us, then we will be able to, led by these Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, our masters. So visualize the presence of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in front of you, and from them you're receiving the bodhicitta vow. So I think we can contemplate on the bodhicitta vow in this way. So if we are going to do some more extensive, we will do the 7-limb verse. This is the verse for 7 limbs. Prostrations, purification, offering, and rejoicing, and dedication. So next is the generation of the Bodhichittava, and we had a lot of discussion about this before, so I want to repeat. Please repeat after me. I go for I take in my heart the enlightenment. And now I have become a Buddhist child. So please repeat for the second time to Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of all beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of a Buddha. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, Dhamma and Supreme Assembly. And I do so to attain an enlightened mind in order to fulfill the aims of myself and others. I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive and toward all sentient beings. And may I become a Buddha to benefit all. And when we complete it for the third time, the repetition, and I'm sure that we all have already generated the Bodhisattva vows. So this vow, visualize it, it has been enhanced further. And today, on this auspicious moment and on the sacred place of the Bodh Gaya, we all get a great opportunity to take the Bodhisattva vows. And so the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in front of us will be really glad. So with such kind of motivation, please repeat for the third time. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of all beings. I take hold with my mind the state of Buddha. I go for refuge. I am enlightened to the Buddha, Dhamma and Supreme Assembly. And I do so to attain an enlightened mind in order to fulfill the aims of myself and others. I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive and toward all sentient beings. My invited guests, I shall act with supreme enlightened content. May I become a Buddha to benefit all. So this completes taking the Bodhisattva vows. And it is stated in the Bodhisattva Charya that all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in the past have also taken the Bodhisattva vows, and they have trained in the same way. So at this moment, it will not be possible for us to train in the same level as the great bodhisattvas, but we have to make a start, and as the house is built with starting with one brick, so similarly we shouldn't feel low esteemed but feel encouraged. And when we see the great noble activities of these great bodhisattvas, we should never feel low esteemed or feel that I could not do that, but we have to plant the seed, and with that we will be able to release the fruits in future. Next is taking the Tantra vows. So we will do it from the from one verse. So white Heruka with the male and female consort, and the master who is also in the form of the white Heruka, and the Vajrayogini in the skull. And also all the Tantra practitioners in the past have taken these vows and has engaged in all these activities and have gained the great enlightenment and so on, and also the present ones are going to be enlightened, and in future also they have to follow the same way. So may I will train in the same way, and please repeat to take these vows. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please give me your attention. From this time onwards until my enlightenment shall develop a sacred, peerless bodhicitta, just as the projected Buddhas of the three times have done to secure their enlightenment. I shall uphold all the general and specific Tantra vows and commitment of the five Buddha families without exceptions. May all sentient beings be endowed with bliss. May all sentient beings be parted from suffering. May all sentient beings be now parted from bliss. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please give me your attention. This for second time. From this time onwards until my enlightenment shall develop a sacred, peerless bodhicitta, just as the protector Buddhas of the three times have done to insecure the enlightenment. And for the third time, when we completed the repetition, please visualize as you have received a profound Tantra vow. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please give me your attention, saying with your name, from this time onwards until my enlightenment shall develop a sacred, peerless bodhicitta, just as the protector Buddhas of the three times have done to insecure the enlightenment. I shall uphold all the general and specific Tantra vows and commitments of the five Buddha families without exception. May all sentient beings be placed in the state of equality, unshaken by dualistic. So disciples are rising in the form of the deity.
All day.
So after the Bodhisattva vows and the Tantra vows, now the disciples are asked to visualize themselves or rise themselves in the form of the white Heruka deity. As we have discussed before, so when we do recite this mantra, Om Subhava Shuddha Savadharma Sabhava Shuddha Hang, and here we have to meditate on emptiness. So if you have memorized the supplement to middle way philosophy by Chandakriti and other texts, then you have to think on this emptiness here. And the three great syllogism that is put forward in the text, that the meditative equipoise will be a source for the disintegration of the forms and so on. So if we combine all this together, when it comes to the presentation of emptiness, I'm not able to remember that the line. So having understood the emptiness and also the conventional realities both together, so we will, with the power of the emptiness, we will graduate it further to the state of liberation. And with this understanding of the emptiness and achieving of the liberation, we will be also able to generate compassion for all the sentient beings. And at the end, the verse of the supplement to middle way philosophy of the 6th chapter, it is said that by the two wings of the convention, understanding of the convention reality and the emptiness, we will be able to fly to the offshore of enlightenment. So someone who wants to meditate on emptiness, of course, we have to think of these verses every day, as by the two merits of accumulation and the wisdom, we will be able to go from this shore to the offshore of the enlightenment. So similarly, by two accumulations, we will be able to attain the two forms of the Buddha's body, the form body and the wisdom body. So this has to be visualized at the time of the recitation of the verse, Om Subhava Shuddha Savadharma Subhava Shuddha Hang. So these are the purposes of meditating the emptiness. So if you meditate on emptiness only with the sole purpose of eliminating your defilements within you, that will be also very small purpose, a small aim. And within the emptiness, the home syllable, which is the white color, and the home syllable, which is the red color. So at this time you have generated within you the understanding of the emptiness as much as possible, which the wisdom which is rise within you, and when you contemplate it on that very deeply, so at this time all the other understandings, the conventional understanding, the mind focus on those things will drifted away from your attention. So that's why it is said within the emptiness. The home syllable, the white syllable, and the free syllable in the red color. And through these syllables, all the disciples, the deity which is white in color, holding the vase, which is filled with the nectar, and the skull cup which is filled with the where the Vajrayogini stays. So this here the disciples are actually led into the mouth of the Vajra Master, which is in the form of the white Heruga. Next is the offering of the flower.
아무튼 요거 좀 가고 싶어. 네, 저. 누송그 라면 두고는 스트 뒤지기 래 투주그 두고는 스포트 버쳐 조주자와
The lights are radiated from the heart of the master, and the Heruka which is generated in front of you. So through that Heruka, the boundless lights are radiated from the heart of the Heruka. And the deity is invited from the heart of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas which are in front of you. And as we have explained before, the white Heruka, and first they have generated the mind for enlightenment, then they have studied in the path and they become enlightened. And same train has been taken by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And the main purpose or the reason why they took the Bodhisattva vows and so on is actually for the benefit of we sentient beings. So now visualize that this deity has been dissolved within your heart.
The
three spots of your crown, your neck, and then your heart are blessed with the three syllables. So the deity has been dissolved into the body of the disciple. Next is in order to receive the initiation of the concentration, making supplication to the master. Please repeat. Kusum Gyawa Tamchera. Kusum Yeshe Meva. All the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and that there are three forms of the body. So please bestow upon me the initiation of the Heruka. So having made the supplication, and the deity which is in front of you, which is in the form of the male and female consort, and from that a replica rises and stays on the crown of the disciple, and from there, from the drops of their union, and it flows from your crown. And having done that, all your body will fill with the nectar. And lays the potential for the generation of the Sambhogakaya Buddha in future. Next is the internal offering is given, and from the master's heart, from the syllable of the mantra. So please repeat the mantra. Om Shri Ha Ha Hong Pe. Sela Song Shi So. Om Shri Ha Ha Hong Pe. Om Shri Ha Ha Hong Pe. Sela Song Shi So. Om Shri Ha Ha Hong Pe. Om Shri Ha Ha Hong Pe. Sela Song Shi So. So here are the defilements pertaining to the speech is completed, eliminated here, and you have received the secret initiation. So the first you have received the vast initiation, and now this is the secret initiation. Now visualize on your forehead. So this spot in the space between your two eyes, so it's similar to as what the Dzogchen tradition speaks about when you look straight from your eyes. So just in front of your two eyes, visualize a Hong syllable which is white in color. So syllable, the visualization of the syllable Hong and it is actually again formed by the three different syllables, which is the ha syllable, e syllable, and the u syllables. So again, the composition of these three parts of the character or the syllable forms the character syllable hung. So therefore, if we disintegrate all the parts of the syllable, then we will not be able to pinpoint or to find a hung syllable. So, which is the hung, whether it is the top or the center or the bottom, but we cannot find. So ultimately, it exists only conventionally, only nominally. Similarly, Chandakriti speaks that having searched through the nature of the chariot through the 7 modes, then we will not be able to find the nature of the chariot. So it exists only conventionally. So it is known non-conventionally. So if only from that perspective it is able to be of benefit to it, it actually does its function. So therefore it exists. But if we are further examined and to find that object which does the functions, its own function, then we won't be able to find it. So the hung syllable again, which is 3 syllables from the body of the hung, then it rises further to the head of the hung syllable. So to summarize it, when we speak about the hung, this is again compositional factors which is combined with the 3 different parts, and visualize that there is not even a single objective presence in the hung syllable. So having such visualization, meditate on emptiness. So when we meditate on emptiness in this way, we will not able to put our finger to any objective findings in front of us. As Lama Tsongkhapa said that this is the way how we have to bring our mind to and consider it as the nature of the things. There is no other way. Otherwise, things have to exist and it appear to us, but things do not exist when we further find for their reality. So appearance does not guarantee their existence. So they are also not non-existence, because they make a difference in the daily works. So what is the mode of their existence is only by nominal, only by designation. So they do exist only by nominal or designation. So this is the nature of their existence. So please meditate on emptiness for a moment. So with that, all the defilements pertaining to our body and speech and mind are cleared, and we have received the 4th initiation. So the 4th initiation here is actually the combined and the indivisible of the 3 body, speech and mind. For the ordinary person at this level, of course, we do have a different state of the body, speech and mind. But when we attain the union of the bliss and the emptiness at the time of enlightenment, so it can be conceptually only separated or distinguished, but substantially they are all same at that moment. Even at the very foundation or the base level, the very subtle form of the mind and its hidden energy, so they resides as one, and they rise in the form, the wind energy, which is the rise in the form of the form body, and the very subtle mind rises in the form of the wisdom body of the Buddha. At this level, for us, the very subtle mind and the wind energy within the presence within us is actually covered by all the defilements. And with this practice and the trainings, so we will be gradually able to clear those obscurations, so that the very nature presence of the subtle mind and the wind within us will become clearer and clearer. So this is the union of the bliss and happiness, which is referred here as the 4th initiation.
우도도 저 외힘베스 야 이름이 용
And this ritual cake, which is actually the form of the umbrella, which is referred to as the dange, when the master keeps on your head. So we visualize as receive the long life empowerment, and also the nectars and for the long life of your So with this, you are given the initiations of the eternal life, and it actually destroys and kills all the harms and obscurations for your longevity. And with this, all the life and also all the magnificence and other facilities arises within you, and then you receive the with their initiation, which is actually the initiation for the long life. So then you are also given the precious pill. Next is the vase. So the deity of the vase is again dissolved in the form of the light, and which is again manifested as the feet of the long life and given to the disables. And this is the same repetition of the verses done before. So maybe receive the Vidyadhara initiation.
Oh yeah. Then a Kabbalah taught this.
Next is the holding by Kabbalah, the skull cup, which is the front. I think this is the rear side.
Kabbalah Reduction Chum Say Mutu Tuba, Loman of the Jimbe, Yum Dojin Najo Mane, Say Mutu Nawa Danes.
Now the skull cup's deity, which is again in the form of the light, that is given to the disciples in the form of the blessings. And the next, the same supplication is made. For one verse supplication. And the nectar is given on your left hand. So with that, both the precious pills and the nectars were already distributed. This is making supplication. Please repeat. Chamdadala Zala. Chamdadala Chinjelo. Chamdadala Zala. Chamdadala Zala. Chamdadala Chinjelo. Chamdadala Chinjelo. Chamdadala Zala. Chamdadala Chinjelo. Repetition for 3 times completed. So having placed this torma on the head of the disciples, so we have to visualize that all the deities are dissolved into the form, dissolve into the disciples, and having the dissolution of the deities into our body, speech, and mind, visualize that our body, speech, and mind, and the deities' body, speech, and mind become one. And as we spoke before, so the natural body of the Buddha is ever radiance, and so on. This is actually speaking about the very Buddha nature presence within us. So we do have the fundamental nature of this Buddha nature presence within us, but due to the factors and the accumulations of our faith and so on, so we will be able to rise. So these actually initiations becomes a force or a factor for arising within us these other factors.
Oh yeah, that's the name.
So till here, from the Manjushri's will of teaching, the white Heruka long life empowerment in the form of blessings has been completed here.
So
we have completed all the teachings of this year here, and a lot of people have assembled from different countries and from different places, and we have also did the recitation of the Heart Sutra in different languages. So at this sacred place, and by our gathering here, of course, we have gained a lot of accumulated a lot of merits. So may all these accumulations of the merits, as the Manjushri in the past has did the dedication prayers, so similarly whatever the small merits that we have gained here, so as the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas has dedicated, so similarly please visualize and dedicate in the same form as them. Please repeat after me. Please recite with us. This is the dedication verses. So the Tibetan people have a special connection with Chanrisik, so please recite this. It's a mandala offering. This is offering for the talk.
Oh, that's not quality. Ah, Karza. Oh, Jiku. Alemo, did you? Oh, no, what you want to say is Tomatama maybe chop. These are
the concluding rituals for the songs of the Vajra song.
现在能的确实说，当然主要的工作上务工作人长久生活当中的，我就项目工具上，往日超的差距，导致项目上的导致养老当中，甚至根据意见和甚至根据呢，甚至根据业务原因，他们这超的话超。什么我就说说了，但是呢，这样的 distance。
So the general public.
啊，那你知道吗？你在下边夏天的课啥？看，我这样子叫啊。
So please recite the Rabjam Gyawama, the prayer for the long life of His Holiness, composed by Ling Rinpoche.
真是拉面做那么强化好了家了。
真给老君，观世给老天教门的真的真一切给门的当门的当天北经过多下位一当老做当家老大家都说大白尊的那当见过莫等等叫做也过的没些给要着这些真的人给着我真给老帮到云的人做真来给那我的王叫做大嘴。跟着多着马哇老爷老让长的总叫我当着老大家都是大白身体能看见我莫真正叫做一个的没些给要着真正真的能给着我真给我今天送来刚给你这些找到希望能将那边的咱们没有归上你别的上咱们这个咱了大家都说这辈子的那刚见过莫真正叫做一个字没些给要着真正真的能给着我真给这个着我将老些把别真的我从这位一些些难道多些中来没些我这是把别今天他们的老大家都说这辈子的那刚见过莫真正叫做
This is a long life prayer of His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama, composed by the two teachers.
다 투상야
So I hope that we will get some time in the future for continuation of these initiations, and I'll also more teachings for the public. And I'm planning that we will meet again after 1 year here in Bodh Gaya. So we have a tradition of offering our master about what realizations and the practices that one disciple did. So next year when we meet, we also need to have some kind of a session where the disciples presents the master. So I wanted to tell about my own story. So when my two teachers were there, and I present my masters about my understanding about the emptiness, and my teacher told me that very soon you will be a space-like master pertaining to the understanding of the emptiness. So at that time that of course I was able to do the good presentation. So similarly, next year, I think there is no time, but from your mind, so when you see your masters in front of you, so with a great heart and also pride within you, that whatever the teacher has given guidance, I have practiced day in and out. So when I see the master with a great rejoice and also a pride within you, so you are able to present your realizations in the practice. So this is very important. So if you receive a lot of teachings and if there has not been any changes in your mind and your heart, then it is not beneficial. Of course, you have to make effort. So effort leads to change in you. So you have to make an effort. So next time when you see your master, after making such an effort, having received so many initiations in the teachings, and through my practice, so you should be able to present that compared to the last year. So this year, there is a certain transformations and a change happening in my thinkings and so on. So if this continues for 1 decades and 2 decades, so generally there will be a positive changes. So generally we say that something, the Kadamba masters say that something which a change that we cannot imagine that may happen in 100 years, but if you make effort, it may happen much sooner than that. Though it may be a very difficult thing, but once we train and make effort, slowly it will bring the change. And the process and how which you have to rely on that to bring that change is relying upon the 3 wisdoms that we discussed. Wisdom, again, developed through listening to the teachings, then contemplations, and ultimately reflections and meditating on it. And as I say, it has been around 70 years since I've started meditating on emptiness. And the initial thinking on emptiness came through my tutor, Ngudup Sonyi. At that time, I think when it comes to the bodhicitta, the altruistic mind for enlightenment, I felt it was very difficult. Then I studied the Bodhisattva Avatarya, engaging in the deeds of Bodhisattva by Shantideva with the foundation text of the Omarinjin Tengwa by Nagarjuna. So, and I also studied myself and gave a lot of discourses to other people. So it has been around 40 to 50 years. I have made a lot of effort. And I'm here to tell you that, of course, once you make a continuous effort, there is a change happening in you. And it is the nature of the law that if you make effort, then change will come. So please keep that in mind. And whatever the teachings that we receive through listening to masters and by reading, so those kind of teachings have to be put forward into your practice. When it comes to Dharma Tsongkhapa's traditions, also in the dedication prayer, that we found that whatever we have studied, we put it into practice. So the practice, then we dedicate for the long life. So this is all. Thank you all so much.
오늘 땜벌 맛있다.
So please recite the flourishing of all the teachings of the Buddha.
또 담제요 호원지가
세도 외송당 샤자 토보 고당 라예로
산제 보든라 자자로 선전된도 다게는 가와 강시 최저 다게 대화 당와의 대화의 바주지 냥은 내베시 란제 소와 용당의 선전 봉바 대베시 유련 대화 바주지 보당 보모 추마당 노당 랑진신다 인제 장주 최당의 대화 유련 바주지 다게 산제 랑산제 년대 파당 마당 장송달라 최저의 대화 유련 바주지 개와 세와 도마 동해나 소년주지 장주들도 퇴세의 대화 유련 바주지 다게 스름 뜻슈당 가도 유련 땡제지 초주 산제 내지 대화 유련 바주지 당은 순주 당된배 다도 땡제 바 심제 탐제 저등도 다된 유련 바주지 수도 다도 땡제 심제 녀모 녀마이 심제의 수제의 대화 유련 바주지 땡제 관계 제네바 공배대도 다게네 대화 유련 바주지 이시된도 다게네 가도 나다 땡제 도만에 땡배 다게 땡바 바주지 세워유 샤다다 소와유소 당주디 하나님라 당와이 추즈나바 페주지 당의 대배 심제나 참배 세와는 대화 손라라고 쉐제 쉐제 개주지 당의 대배 세와는 심제 당의 레드 양다달라 그제베 당고 당바 페주지 당의 심제 페제제 다게 페데 밤제베 다고유는 내주지 다게 무대 세션다 다의 출레데 양다달라 그제베 다고 다도 그주지 유는 바바주지 쉐게 야보 송가베 추즈나바 페 케제 사마시와다 텐제마르 상와쇼 다단신게 드숨다 데베 소니엘라 야와 로상 잡아이 템바유ren 바유지 다 좋소.
So here completed. So tomorrow is a long life,
나다.
and we have completed long life puja.
다그 자지면만 그 섭신이 차대어 가지고 당사를 직주디.
So the Central Tibetan administrations, which is the representative of all the Tibetan people, so they have arranged for the long life offering for His Holiness, and also from the Namgyal Monastery. So there is no time for the individual long life offerings for different days. So therefore, we combine all the long life pujas together. So the ritual is through the white Tara, and there is also the third organization, so Shagar Chwede, Shagar Ngashaba. So all your prayers and dedications are there, especially combined with the emptiness and the visualization, the bodhicitta. So please so note that tomorrow is the long life.